Hello Bookish friends, welcome to another top 5 video. In today's top 5 video, since I'm doing Big Books Summer Challenge, I've decided to dedicate this top 5 video to my favorite tomes. I tried to define a tome as a book more than 700 pages. Since this challenge lasts up until September, I thought my favorites could be good suggestions for you if you want to join the challenge. A book on the 5th place is a classic, which is The Count of Monte Cristo by Alexander Dumas. This book has a very exciting plot, and I really like the three-dimensional characters in the book. The hero even becomes an anti-hero at some parts of the book. And also the revenge plot is quite clever, which makes it very interesting to read. And although I have of course read a translation, I thought it was very easy to read and follow for a classic written for those times. The book on the 4th place is Outlander by Diana Gabaldon. I had previously watched the TV series adaptation of the book. And of course I knew of the plot, which I thought was very interesting and quite endearing. As well as really loving the plot and the tempo of this book, I thought the book was written very well. There were some scenes that were full of emotion and to be honest, quite traumatic to read. But I flew through the book when I read it and loved every aspect of it. On the 3rd place is The Hero of Ages by Sanderson. This is the 3rd and the last book in the original Mistborn trilogy. And in order not to give spoilers, I cannot say much about the plot of the book. This book added new dimensions to a world building, which was already very complex and imaginative. What I love especially about this trilogy is that Sanderson makes this quite complex world building very easy to understand with his excellent writing style. In my favorite, I chose this book for the book on the 3rd place. The book on the 2nd place is one of my favorite historical fiction books, which is The Pillars of the Earth by Ken Follett. Like Outlander, I had previously seen the TV series adaptation and quite liked it. But the book had so many additional dimensions, and I thought it was much better. The complexity and the description of the characters were so good. As a reader, I loved some of them and passionately hated some others. I also thought the time period that this book takes place in was quite interesting to read. Not a time period that is commonly used in historical fiction books, which is the times of British Queen Matilda. It is also one of those books that you do not feel that it is so long. And my favorite tome is 11/22/63 by Stephen King. This book is a blend of science fiction and time travel. I think it plays with the time travel aspect very well. Although I have not read many of Stephen King's books, this book was very different to the ones that I've read. It is certainly not horror. It does not have any gore scenes. And I think it features one of the most romantic love stories written for a non-romance book. Those were my top 5 favorite tomes, which I can recommend for Big Book Summer Challenge. I'm thinking of doing a follow-up video with books with the page number between 400 and 700 next month. Please comment down below, have you read any of the books that I mentioned in this video? And if you're a new viewer, first of all, welcome. Please like and subscribe. Hope to see you very soon. Bye. As for Turkish word of the day, since 2 of the books that I mentioned in this video included time travel, I thought time travel could be the words of the day. Time travel means zaman yolculuğu in Turkish, and zaman yolculuğu are our Turkish words of the day. Have a good day.